Very good evening to all of you, dear aspirants. Ritik Sharma, good evening. Sumit Tiwari, very good evening. So let us start our evening session. It's 7:30, and we are going to have some important MCQs related to our prelims preparations. I have taken almost all questions from internet resources, mainly from Dheya, Vision, Vision Official, then IAS Prelims. Okay, there are so many resources, and of course NCERT. So if you go through the newspaper, then you will be able to answer these questions. Parasuram Kumarji, very good evening. Very good evening. So, with reference to gene therapy, here is question number one of this evening. With reference to gene therapy, CTFS, and we have only two statements. It involves the delivery of a normal gene into the individual to compensate for the non-functional gene. Isprihaji, good evening. So, this question relates to gene therapy, and we have only two statements. It involves the delivery of a normal gene into the individual to compensate for the non functional gene. Second statement, it allows correction of a gene defect that has been diagnosed in an embryo. So, which of the statement given above is are correct? A, one only, B, two only, C, both one and two, and D, neither one nor two. So, this is a question related to gene therapy. So, the answer is two. Isprihaji, Parsuramji is telling A, but here both the statements are correct. So our answer should be C. Gene therapy is a collection of methods that allows correction of a gene defect that has been diagnosed in a child embryo. Here, genes are inserted into a person's cells and tissues to treat a disease. Somujha is telling, good evening, not listed first statement, not listened first statement properly. Oh, so the answer to this MCQ is both, that is a statement 1 and a statement 2. So, dear aspirants, now let us move to the next MCQ, which relates to a passage. Ajay Kumar is telling, good evening, very good evening, Ajay. It is an account of a foreign traveler who visited India during 10th, 11th century. Written in Arabic, this text has content on subjects such as religion and philosophy, festivals, astronomy, laws. Each chapter begins with a question followed by a description based on Sanskritic tradition and concludes with a comparison with other cultures. So, which of the following text is being referred to in the above passage? A. Rihla, B. Kitabul Hind, C. Al Tahlim, and D. Kasful Majhab. So, dear aspirants, you have to answer this question. This question relates to history segment. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Great, great, Somuja, and thumbs up for you. Very nice. So, Kitabul Hind is written by, yes, Sumit Tiwari, yes, Isprihaji, Al Beruni. So, Al Beruni, okay, from Uzbekistan, visited India during 10th, 11th century. His book, Kitabul Hind, written in Arabic, is simple and lucid. It is a voluminous text divided into 80 chapters on subjects such as religion and philosophy, festivals, or astronomy, alchemy, manners and customs, social life, weights and measures, iconography, lodge and metrology. So this is all about this MCQ. Now let us move. A geography region has the following distinct characteristics. Number one, no distinct winter season and uniform temperature range throughout the year. Second, cloudiness and heavy precipitation with high levels of humidity throughout the year. And the third statement, mahogany and ebony trees are important vegetation. The above features are distinct characteristics of which of the following regions? A. Mediterranean region. B. Central Asian region. C. Equatorial region. And D. Atlantic coast of North America. So this question is wide open. You please answer to this MCQ if you are able to answer. Okay. A. Mediterranean region is the diagnosis given by Spriha ji. Ritik Sharma A. Somuja A. But Parasuram Kumar is correct. Okay, equatorial region is the answer. Equatorial region. No distinct winter season and uniform temperature range throughout the year. Cloudiness and heavy precipitation with high level of humidity throughout. Okay, mahogany and ebony trees are important vegetation. So Sumit Tiwari is also answering C. You are correct, Sumit. And Ispriha ji has accepted that, well, it is equatorial region. So equatorial type of climate is associated with all the given features. Okay, the most outstanding feature of equatorial climate is its great uniformity of temperature throughout the year. There is no winter. Okay, cloudiness and heavy precipitation help to moderate the daily temperature so that even at the equator itself, the climate is not unbearable. In addition, regular land and sea bridges assist in maintaining a truly equable climate. So, dear aspirants, now let us move to the next important question. And here we have, consider the following statements regarding office of governor. So this is a question from polity segment. We have started the science and technology segment, dear aspirants, and we have three statements in polity segment. The provision of appointment of governor was adopted from Australian constitution. Australian. Second, in India, the president appoints the governor by warrant under his hand and seal. Third, the appointment of one person as a governor of two or more states was provided under the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act 1956. So, which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 2 only, B 2 3 only, C 3 only, and D 1 2 3. So, dear aspirants, now you have to find out the correct answer. So 2 3 is the correct answer. Well done, Isprihaji. Great. Simi Tiwari is not here. I don't know why she is not attending the classes. Statement 1 is not correct. Somuja is telling B. B is the right answer. Ritik Sharma, you are also correct. Great, Parsuramji. You are correct. Very good. So 2 3. The provision of appointment of governor was adopted from Australian constitution. This is not correct. Yes, Sumit Tiwari, you are elsewhere and find the correct answer. and it relates to environment. So it is really question for Isprihaji. While African savanna elephants have been categorized as critically endangered, African forest elephants have been categorized as endangered. Second statement, African savanna elephants are larger in size than their forest counterparts. So which of the statement given above is are correct? A, one only, B, two only, C, both one and two, and D, neither one nor two. So this is a question related to African savanna. Dear aspirants, now you have to find out the correct answer. So the answer is A by Ritik Sharma. And 1-2 is the call given by Isprihaji. Sumit Tiwari is telling C. So up till now, I am not finding the correct answer. No. So B is the answer. Only second statement. First statement is just opposite. Okay. While African savanna elephants have been categorized critically, no. They have been categorized endangered. And African forest elephants have been categorized critically endangered. Okay, yes, is Prihaji. So Mujha, both are correct. So 2 is the answer, dear aspirants, because endangered is IUCN has categorized. Please read IUCN list because that is very, very important. Second statement is correct. So this way, dear aspirants, we have completed the 5 important questions related to the current. Okay. Now, in the context of the evolution of urban local bodies in India, arrange the following in correct chronological order. Okay. Urban local bodies, ULBs. Lord Mayo's resolution on financial decentralization. Second, Royal Commission on Decentralization was appointed. Third, first municipal corporation in India was set up at Madras. And fourth, local self-government was declared a provincial subject. Select the correct answer using the code given below: 1234, 4321, 3124, and 2341. Now you have to arrange, okay, the in the context of evolution of ULBs, you have to arrange in correct chronological order. So, dear aspirants, please write in your notebook. Okay, first was the Madras option. Madras option, yes, is Prihaji. You are absolutely correct. And second is Lord Mayo resolution on financial decentralization. Then third is Royal Commission on Decentralization was appointed. C is the answer, Sumit. And last is local self-government was declared a provincial subject. This is last. So 3124. Now please write in your notebook. The first is municipal corporation in India was set up in Madras. C is the correct answer. Then second is Lord Mayo resolution. Then third is Royal Commission on Decentralization. And fourth one is local self-government was declared a provincial subject. Dear aspirants, this way I hope you have written in your notebook. So which of the following statement is are correct with reference to anticyclones? Please concentrate. Write in your notebook. Suraj Kumar is also absent today, and Saurabh Jha is also not attending the class. So they should be informed that please be online and attend the class, because almost all questions which I discuss are of prelims standard. Very, very important, dear aspirants. So, which of the following statement is are correct with reference to the anticyclones? We have three statements. They have high pressure at the center. Is it correct? You have to examine. Second, they are characterized by clear skies and calm air. Clear skies and calm air. The third statement, winds in anticyclones blow anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. So select the correct answer using the code given below. A 13 only, B 2 only, C 12 only, and D 1 only. So what should be the answer to this important MCQ with regard to anticyclones? Ritik Sharma is telling one. The answer is C 12 only. Okay, 12 only. Third, winds in anticyclones blow anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in southern hemisphere. This statement is not correct. Clockwise in northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in southern hemisphere. So the answer is C. The answer is C. Very good. Now, let us move to the next question. According to ancient treatises, dance has three aspects of Natya, Nritya, Nrit. In this context, consider the following statement: Natya, Nritya, or Nrit. Natya represents dramatic representation or drama with speech, music, and dancing. Nritya is pure dance, where body movements do not express any mood. The third statement, Nrit corresponds to the mime performed to the song. So you have to find out the correct statement. A 1 only, B 2 3 only, C 1 3 only, and D 1 2 3. So this question is based on Abhinay Darpanam by Sangeet Ratnakar. Okay, other medieval treatises, dance is divided into three distinct aspects, that is Natya, Nritya, or Nrit. Natya corresponds to drama. It is the combined manifestation of bhav, ras, and abhinay. Natya highlights the dramatic element, and most dance forms do not give emphasis to this aspect today, with exception of dance drama forms like Kathakali. Hence, a statement 1 is correct. Yes, Somujha, 1 is correct. And 1 only is the answer. 2, 3 are not correct. 2, 3 are not correct. With reference to Guru Bayur Satyagrah, Guru Bayur Satyagrah, consider the following statement. It was launched by the Kerala Provincial Congress Committee. Second statement, it aimed to address the discontent among peasants towards jamindars due to demand of for high taxes. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So what should be the answer, dear aspirants, if you know? Now, A is the correct answer, Sumit Tiwari. 1 only. It aimed to address the discontent among peasants towards Jamindar. This statement is not correct. Okay. So, the Guru Bayur temple owned by Jamorin of Calicut was the sacred shrine of devotees of Kerala. But the people of lower castes were not permitted to worship there. The Kerala Provincial Congress Committee decided in 1931 to launch a satyagraha in front of the famous Sri Krishna temple, Guru Bayur, starting from 1st November 1931. So, first statement is correct. Now, let us examine the second statement. On November 1st, 1931, a large number of Dalits and upper caste Hindus assembled in Gurubayur to demand that the Avarnas be allowed inside the temple. The 10-month long protest and fasting by K. Kelappan, popularly known as Kerala Gandhi, drew national attention to temple entry movement. On November 12, 1936, the Maharaja of Travancore signed the historic temple entry proclamation, allowing the lower caste to enter the temple. Hence, only statement 1 is correct. It aimed to address the discontent among peasants towards Jamindar due to demand of high taxes. So, second statement is not correct. Dear aspirants, our answer should be A. And I am very much hopeful that you have written this MCQ in your notebook. Now, please concentrate. Consider the following statement regarding thermal pollution. So, this is a question related to pollution. We have two statements. Thermal power plants release recycled hot water into rivers, leading to thermal pollution. The second statement, the dissolved Jamorin of Kerala who welcomed Vasco da Gama. अरे वाह, तो 1938 में वो जैमोरिन नहीं था, 1931 की बात ये हो रही थी. ओके, तो जैमोरिन 1498 में वो कालीकट में था, तो उसी के डायनेस्टी होगी. सो और चंद्रगुप्त नाम के तो एक नहीं, मौर्य काल में भी, गुप्त काल में भी चंद्रगुप्त हैं, तो उसी तरह होंगी. वेयर दी जैमोरिन, वेयर दी जमींदार्स देयर. सुमित तिवारी बता रहे हैं यस सर. तो आइए इस पर जरा ध्यान दें. थर्मल पावर प्लांट्स रिलीज रिसाइकिल्ड हॉट वाटर इनटू रिवर्स लीडिंग टू थर्मल पोल्यूशन. और सेकंड, द डिजॉल्व्ड ऑक्सीजन लेवल डिक्रीजेज विद द इंक्रीज इन वाटर टेम्परेचर. Which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. अब बताइए कि इसमें क्या कथन सही है. थर्मल पावर प्लांट्स रिलीज रिसाइकिल्ड हॉट वाटर इनटू रिवर. और सेकंड, द डिजॉल्व्ड ऑक्सीजन लेवल डिक्रीजेज विद द इंक्रीज इन वाटर टेम्परेचर. सोमू झा बी बता रहे हैं 2 only, सुमित तिवारी बता रहे हैं 2 only, लेकिन स्प्रिया जी बता रही है 1 2. तो स्प्रिया जी के लिए थम्स अप, क्योंकि आंसर इज सी. बोथ दी स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, ऋतिक शर्मा सी. वंडरफुल ऋतिक. सो दिस वे वी हैव finished 10 question, 10 important questions for the day. Dear aspirants, अब हम लोग आएंगे कुछ और मस्त सवालों की ओर जो प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन के लिए काफी महत्वपूर्ण है. आइए देखें. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. एट द पेरिस क्लाइमेट कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज, Paris Climate Conference of Parties, Prime Minister committed India to net zero carbon emission target by 2070. Second statement, the net zero commitment is part of a strategy of पंचामृत. पंचामृत. और यह भी जानना होगा कि यह पंचामृत क्या है. Which of the statements given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D none of these. So dear aspirants, what should be the answer? Now the answer is 1 and 2. Okay, so the answer is B. B means at 26th COP26, Prime Minister Narendra Modi committed India to a net zero carbon emission target by 2070. So it was not at the Paris Climate Conference. So COP26 was held not in Paris, but it was held in Glasgow. So statement 1 is not correct. Though the content is correct, the place is incorrect. Now let us examine the second statement. The net zero commitment is part of a strategy of Panchamrit or five elixir. Please write it in your notebook. Dear aspirants, what is Panchamrit? Elixir. Spelling Elixirs. Elixir. The very spelling of elixir is Elixirs. So, dear aspirants, this way okay. Now, please write in your notebook, dear aspirants, in the midst of this global brainstorming on climate change on behalf of India, our Honorable Prime Minister told, I would like to present five nectar elements, nectar, panchamrit, to deal with the challenge. You should know and you should write in your notebook, dear aspirants. Okay, so what is this Panchamrit? फाइव की कमिटमेंट्स ओके ये था पंचामृत और अब ये पांच कमिटमेंट क्या है इसको आप कॉपी में नोट कर लीजिए बाबू द प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेड द फर्स्ट एजेंडा वाज टू रेज द नॉन फॉसिल फ्यूल ये बहुत जरूरी है इस प्रिया जी चूंकि आप परीक्षा में बैठ रही हैं तो ट्राई टू कैच माई वर्ड्स ये बहुत जरूरी है और जो जरूरी है उसे ही मैं लाता हूं ये क्या है पंचामृत तो पहला पंचामृत द पीएम सेड फर्स्ट एजेंडा वाज टू रेज द नॉन फॉसिल फ्यूल बेस्ड एनर्जी कैपेसिटी ऑफ कंट्री टू 500 GW by 2030 500 GW by 2030 second amrit also by 2030 50% of country's energy requirement would be met using renewable energy sources ये भी है by 2030 third amrit the country will reduce the total projected carbon emission by 1 billion tons between now and the year 2030 now amrit number 4 the carbon intensity of the economy would be reduced to less than 45% by 2030 okay prime minister modi said as the fourth point now fifth point as the final agenda he said the country would become carbon neutral and achieve net zero emission by the year 2070 so ये पंचामृत का प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अभिव्यक्ति दिया था तो इसलिए ये क्वेश्चन आपको काफी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रतीत होता है सीटीएफएस अबाउट स्टैंडिंग डिपॉजिट फैसिलिटी ये क्या है तो टू स्टेटमेंट्स इट इज ए मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू एब्जॉर्ब लिक्विडिटी विथ एनी कोलैटरल सेकंड स्टेटमेंट इट इज द फ्लोर ऑफ LAF liquidity adjustment facility what is the full form of LAF liquidity adjustment facility corridor replacing the hitherto fixed rate reverse repo so which of the statement given above is are correct A1 only B2 only C both 1 and 2 and D none so dear aspirants In yes, Sumit Tiwari is B, and B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. It is the floor of LAF corridor replacing the hitherto fixed rate reverse repo. So our answer should be 2 only. Our answer should be 2 only. So, dear aspirants, now one more question, okay, with respect to El Nino. El Nino. It refers to an abnormal warming of eastern Pacific waters, usually causing heavy rains around South America, but also drought in other western end, whose effects percolate to India. Second statement, rainfall associated with the summer monsoon in Southeast Asia tends to be greater than normal, especially in Northeast West India and Bangladesh. Choose the correct statement. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Now, dear aspirants, a statement 1 is correct, second statement is not correct. So our answer should be A 1 only. 1 only. Okay. Yes, Sumit Tiwari, A is the correct answer. So, dear aspirants, we have completed, spent 30 minutes, that is very, very valuable, and we have discussed 15 odd questions related to the upcoming prelims examination that is going to be held on 5th of June. The aspirants who are preparing for their prelims 2023, for them it is also very beneficial because you are learning, you are practicing, and as well as marching ahead to achieve your goal. So thank you for joining me in such a good number. Okay, so tomorrow at the same time we will be online for your preparation and for your cracking of the UPSC examination. Dear aspirants, let me say good night. Bye bye.